essentially, it provides a legal framework which balances land reform with legal safeguards. So I think land reform in South Africa is a huge issue. It always has been, and this is a direct result of the country's history, both during colonialism and apartheid. By the 1960s, we also saw more than 3.2 million people forcibly removed. Mass removal, probably one of the largest mass removals of people in history. You will find the apartheid spatial planning is still very evident. So you will see that the best schools, the best homes, the best hospitals are all concentrated in those areas that were formerly designated for whites only. This hasn't changed. Furthermore, if you fly into Cape Town and as you know, you're leaving the airport, you will see the informal settlements and you'll see how people are living without dignity, without water, in makeshift, rudimentary structures. People in this country do not have even a tiny bit of a space, a sanctuary, a home that every single person deserves. So this is the context of the need for urgent land reform in this country. If we actually scrutinize the legislation and we actually look at its provisions, we see that expropriation without compensation only takes place in very specified circumstances. For example, where land has been abandoned or unused, or in instances where a community for generations has occupied a piece of land. In that instance, the state can transfer that to that community. So they're very specified instances. I should also say that this is a law of general application, meaning that it does not target any one minority group. It doesn't target white South Africans or Afrikaners. It is a law of general application. It's trying to facilitate or create a framework through which the state can realize these goals of land reform, but also be able to utilize land for housing, schools, hospitals, things that this country desperately needs. South Africa is the country with the most inequality in the world. This is something that's fairly well known, and the inequality is deeply embedded in this country. And what we have to remember is that that is by design. That is a direct product of our history in this country.